Hey guys, it's been a really long time since I did a video, but I likely have COVID-19, so I thought that I would do one and just give you guys an update on how this process works and how it affects me. I know that there are some of us that have had Guillain-Barré syndrome and wonder what it's like to go through COVID after having an experience with GBS, so I wanted to share. So this started about 2 days ago. Jordan started getting symptoms of just a mild cold. He thought that was all it was. And then I started to get kind of a fever. So we got rapid tests and Jordan tested positive on both and I tested negative. So obviously with his symptoms starting first, I believe that it's just taking time for it to show up positive on mine. We are booked for PCR tests, not for a couple days. We can't get in. But now my fever has progressed. So I'm pretty confident that that's what it is. So far, all I'm dealing with is a high fever. I had a fever of like 103 last night, severe body aches and pains. Yeah, I just could not sleep, but I'm also sleeping a ton. I don't have any increase in residual nerve pain at all, though, which is very good. But other than that, that's about it. It's just the fever, very, very, very mild headache. But otherwise, no sore throat, just kind of feeling rough. I know that there can be a lot of fear around somebody that has had GBS in the past and going through COVID and what it's like. Especially if you've been ventilated like me. So I thought that I would just share how things progress or if I get better right away or whatever. So I will keep you guys updated. Hey guys, so day 3 of what I believe is COVID. I'm feeling actually a lot better today. So yesterday I had pretty high fever still. I was so achy and sore and just so fatigued. Like I felt like I just could not move. Every time I had to get up and do anything, I was just so drained and wanted to lay back down. The fatigue is real. Like it reminds me so much of when I'm dealing with like a severe flare. But then last night I went to bed and I've been so cold, obviously dealing with a fever, that I've been sleeping with tons of clothes because I've been so freezing. And last night in the middle of the night I woke up and I was hot. So that was a good sign, knowing that I think my fever had finally broken. But yeah, feeling much better today. So I got up this morning and I had a shower, and it took a lot of energy to do that. Those of you that have experienced severe fatigue, you know what that's like, and you know that even something as simple as showering can feel like so much work. But it wasn't too bad, and I have to say, like, I'm feeling so much better today. Fever's definitely gone. The aches and pains are gone, and I never did get a sore throat or anything. I mean, you can probably hear the raspiness in my voice, which is common when I'm feeling kind of drained and tired. But otherwise, I think I've been really lucky, and so far, it's just been the fever and the aches and pains. And I'm really crossing my fingers that I'm already on the road to recovery. My test is tomorrow, so I will keep you guys updated. Hey guys, so day 4 of COVID. I did get my test, came back positive today, which is what I was expecting. Pretty much everybody in the family and everybody that we were with on New Year's Eve has tested positive as well, so we kind of expected this. I'm feeling so much better. I know I don't probably look like it because I really just don't give two shits about what I look like right now. But I honestly am feeling way better. I honestly don't even feel like I'm really sick anymore. I kind of sound congested a little bit. My nose is maybe a little runny, but no fever, no aches and pains whatsoever anymore. So that is awesome. I think the worst is behind me. Now, last night I did have like the worst nerve pain I've had probably in like 5 years. So I don't know if that's related. I don't know if it's like my immune system fighting off COVID or Omicron, which I'm assuming I have. And it's causing my nerves to just go haywire. Or maybe it's completely unrelated. Maybe I'm just stressed. I've had a lot going on in my life. But yeah, I will keep you updated on how that goes, because yeah, like I was up until 4:30 in the morning, not able to sleep whatsoever because the nerve pain was just vibrating throughout my entire body. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes. I know, I mean, it can be so scary when you get diagnosed with COVID after going through something like GBS. And for me, like, I made the mistake of going online and seeing like, well, when's the worst of it gonna be? It said the worst of it is usually on like day 5 of the illness. For me, it was definitely like day 1 and 2. It came in really quickly and left really fast, I'm thinking. But yeah, and then I kept reading, and it's like people that pass away from COVID usually pass away on like day 18, and I'm like, oh my God, like what am I in for? And like, what have I done? Why have I read this? And we just gotta like stay calm, keep that stress levels down. People obviously like me, I'm already recovering, so it is possible for us to go through COVID after having GBS and it not affect our breathing in any way. My chest, like I said, my lungs, nothing has been affected whatsoever. Hey, day 5, and clearly I am looking and feeling much better. Yeah, I think I'm done with this. Maybe a little bit of runny nose now that I've got, a little bit of congestion, but otherwise I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. Yesterday I did a workout. I started very slow on the treadmill just to see how I would feel, and I just slowly increased it, my speed and my resistance, to see if I kind of felt worse, and I just felt great. Once I was done, I kind of assessed how I was feeling. I was feeling awesome, so I did a strength training session. I only did 20 minutes of each. Normally I'll do quite a bit more. And I felt totally fine after. So if you are wanting to get back into exercise after being sick, I just advise you start slow and then pay attention to how you felt afterwards. So if you are feeling worse after a workout, after being sick for a while, and you're just really drained and you feel like your cold or COVID or whatever you have has come back, then it was probably a little bit too early. So just take a step back and try again. Hey guys, day 6 and I'm back on the couch. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of getting a cold. Like I didn't have any of the cold symptoms. I had strictly fever and pain, and like super tired, but I haven't had any cold symptoms until recently. So I kind of feel like congested. My nose is running a little bit and just a little bit more tired than usual. I mean, it's like -30 here right now, so we're not doing much anyways, and I am finding this a great reason to just sit on my couch and work on my book. So edits are going fantastic. The book should be done, on at least my portion of it should be done by end of February, but just wanted to give you guys an update. And yeah. Hey guys, this is probably the last day I'm going to record because I'm feeling a million times better and I think that this is all done. I do have like a little bit of a sniffle still, but like nothing that is bothersome or anything. And I'm going to get Casey because I haven't seen her in like almost 6 days, just because I've been sick, so I've been wanting to keep her away. She's been very lucky and she hasn't caught it from anybody, so anyways, I survived COVID. Hey guys, so it's been about 2 weeks now, just over 2 weeks that I had COVID, and I thought I would hop on and share that I had awful fatigue last week. So in the week after I got COVID and after I'd already recovered and was feeling fine, I crashed so hard and I was sleeping so much. I could not get any rest. Like no matter how much I slept, I just did not feel rested. I would shower and I would just be exhausted. I was napping in the evening every single night, and I just never felt like I slept well. I had an increase in nerve pain, the worst nerve pain and the worst fatigue that I've had in probably over 2 years. So I'm not that surprised. Obviously my body is reacting to what was going on with COVID and everything. So, but it's been about 2 weeks now and I'm feeling much better. So just wanted to give you guys an update, especially for those of you that have had GBS and had GBS and then COVID, and maybe you're experiencing like fatigue and weakness and pain and you're wondering if that's normal. I think it's very normal. I've talked to a lot of people that have experienced those crashes right after recovering from GBS, or from COVID, sorry. But otherwise, I'm doing well and my book is almost finished. I'm so excited to get it out there. It's going to still be a few months before it's all uploaded and everything and marketed and everything like that. But it will come, and I hope you guys are all doing safe or staying safe and all healthy.